Hello everybody, it's me, it's Cobra Gaming. I'm here with another video of me just kind of messing around, just talking about some stuff, obviously just having a one-on-one conversation with you guys, right? Obviously the streaming stuff isn't working out for me when it comes to trying to stay consistent. I've always been one of those YouTubers that I think consistency is the most important thing, unless you're like somebody that like a kind of like a Mr. Beast kind of person where you get you can just build this one video but like make it really big, do some crazy stuff on it, and then have a great title, thumbnail and stuff. There's a bunch of little factors. For me, I'm the ultimate unprofessional when it comes to this YouTube thing. It's incredible I lasted as long as I did, to be honest with you, because on YouTube they say consistency works. I'm not sure if it's 100% true. I do think like if you're a channel that's active, that'll keep people around without a doubt, but I think at that point you already have to have an audience. But regardless, I've been doing YouTube for a very long time, so it's one of those things that I've been trying to stay around for as long as I can. And to be fair, I think we're coming up in my 8th year of me doing YouTube. I started off on mobile. I don't remember how long I did YouTube for, because I started 2 channels before this and then they didn't end too well. I think I forgot my account password, whatever it was. Basically, didn't work out. But this channel has been doing really well, considering I was at a point when I was uploading videos constantly, and almost got noticed very little comparing to today. Today I feel like I'm like a celebrity comparing to what I was back then, And that's the thing, is like I used to upload mobile games and I would get like one little comment out of like 30 videos I would upload. I would be consistently uploading like 2 videos every single day. But it's because back then, you would see plenty of YouTubers do it, unless like I said, you were like I guess Mr. Beast wasn't as big as he once was back then. It was really different. I don't even think Mr. Beast was really a big name at that point, right? But I remember Vanos was one of those YouTubers who would upload a video like once a week or something like that, and then the video would do crazy well. But of course, editing and thumbnails, stuff like that, it all plays a factor, it all plays a role. But at the start, you definitely need a kind of an audience at first to even get noticed at all, right? So for me, I was very lucky in my position, because I felt very unlucky with constantly uploading and stuff like that. And I was thinking about quitting YouTube at one point, obviously. But as you guys can see, like I had a good buddy of mine. I had plenty of good buddies. Like we were trying to create our own group and try to become like our own those YouTube groups that like they're buddies, but they're all their channels, they film together and stuff like that. That's kind of what we did try with gaming. And a lot of the good buddies of mine, we would play, I would upload crazy amount of videos with them, and over time I was the only one left. I was just for some reason addicted, just kind of trying to make it work. And then I kind of became realistic. I was like, yeah, this is never gonna really work. I basically lost all hope, in this YouTube channel. So what happened next is that obviously one of my good buddies made a video on me saying that I really hope he doesn't quit, because he put so much effort and it would be pretty disappointing to quit now. Obviously Cisco SDDX definitely helped me out. That was his name on YouTube, and ever since then, I don't know what happened, there was a switch. I was like, you know what, there's gonna be something. I'm gonna make this work, doesn't matter what it is. So what I did, I obviously went on Instagram, I put hashtags and crazy. I would post once. I wouldn't go too crazy, but I would post once. And then what I found out is that I was getting a bunch of likes. I was getting noticed, I was commenting, and people were noticing me on Instagram. I was going pretty quickly, like, but I think on Instagram is way easier to get noticed, because Instagram you just post a picture and stuff like that. And I was playing Apex Legends. Luckily, Apex Legends came out the exact time I needed it to, when I needed a new game. It was free, So obviously I wasn't much of a Fortnite guy. I wasn't really passionate about Fortnite. I know it was a popular game. I probably, like, if I was smart, I should have played a lot more of it when it was at its peak, because everybody's channel was doing well and everybody was just uploading Fortnite videos and getting views. For me personally, I just wasn't really passionate like everybody else, if that makes sense. But with the Apex was one of those games where it was like, it was new, it was fresh. Of course, everybody else that started playing it made you want to play it as well. So I was lucky, like I was there from the beginning playing Apex Legends, right? And I would upload videos on it on my channel, but obviously I would post shorts, like short videos and pictures of Apex Legends, hashtag Apex Legends, whatever it is. A lot of people do this now with TikTok, you know, but back then it was like Instagram for me. And luckily, a lot of people would do follow for follow wherever it was, and then follow me, follow them, and then over time, I just kept growing and getting noticed, and all of a sudden, I have an audience from Apex. And once you gain an audience, it's like you're kind of noticed in YouTube, you know? Like I can upload a video, and obviously my YouTube doesn't do too well, because obviously I feel like my channel definitely died down. It's not doing too well, considering back then. But I think it's because back then I actually put a lot more effort into the videos, to be fair. And to be fair, it's like Apex Legends was at its peak, I would think, when it first released. You had a bunch of people playing it. You had Shroud, Dr. Disrespect, and stuff like that. So it was obviously a perfect time. And I would upload a video talking about the game, and then I would upload gameplay and stuff like that, and then just funny moments on my Instagram. At some point, I was posting way more on Instagram than I was posting on my YouTube, you know? I feel like on my YouTube, I would post like one little video, me working like on a 10-minute video, I would think, or 15-minute video, whatever it was. Editing it, or playing like a game with some of these people and stuff like that, and just messing around. And I would obviously do Red Dead Redemption 2 videos, but those didn't do too well. Obviously, because on Instagram, the main audience was Apex, and they were coming over to YouTube, and obviously Apex viewers. So I got really lucky, because over time your channel keeps growing and growing, and then eventually I'm at that point now that even if like my channel's like really downhill right now, at least I'm not at the place I was back then, you know, when I had no hope. And that's the cool thing, is like once you had no hope, you're kind of at the rock bottom, right? And you kind of like you kind of have to make yourself delusional to keep going when you have like no viewers or no subscribers. You're not growing at all, right? I think that the number I was stuck at was like 47 or something like that. And once I started doing that Instagram stuff, I just went boom, 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 100 subscribers, 200 subscribers. Eventually, I didn't notice, you know, I got to 1K, which was crazy to me. But once I got to 1K, I was like, this is where it goes, you know, this is where the roller coaster starts to go downhill eventually. But the cool thing is that it went up, because even though the views kind of like went down, the viewers kind of went up, if it makes sense. Like obviously I've been streaming, I've been trying to stream for a long time. It's just like it never worked before, and then it does work sometimes, but sometimes it doesn't work. I would stream, and then on Rocket League I would believe, because I've been trying to stream for a long time. I've been trying to stream on Overwatch, Apex, whatever it was, For Honor, but Rocket League was a game where I kind of got connection with the community, and you have different viewers from different times of the videos. Like I had people that watch me on the Apex videos, For Honor, whatever it was, right? They're coming back and visiting, and they leave or they stay there, you know. That was cool, you know. So like now I'm at that point, like even though the viewer count isn't what it once was, it's not at its peak anymore. Not with the Call of Duty vids, not with the Apex vids, but the community is there. It wasn't there before, you know. Yeah, the viewers were up, the viewer like count was up, but you know, viewers come and go. It's a community you want to go, like grow, you know. Like once you get noticed, it's like you kind of want to keep those people around, and it worked out for me in the end, which I was happy about. So even though Apex was kind of like the rise for me, Rocket League was kind of like the building of I don't know, just building stuff for me, you know, and the connections with these viewers, you know. I would consider my friends now, which is pretty cool. So it's like now, like I have that community that I didn't have before, which is nice. So yeah, I know that was a little weird of a story to talk about, but I definitely found it funny going like where things went and where things are now, you know. So yeah, hopefully it goes uphill. You know, it can't go downhill. It could go downhill, because you just never know, you know. You just never know sometimes in this life. but I really hope it does well. And I'm gonna give it my best. As long as you give it your best and you keep going and keep pushing, everything should turn out all right, especially if you're positive about everything, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Plus, I'm pretty confident, you know, because I trust my community, I trust myself, I trust everybody. Not everybody, but I trust like the good amount of people that have been supportive, and I'm pretty lucky to have these people like supporting me. And I'm lucky, you know, I'm lucky. But anyways, that's pretty much it. I'm pretty sure you guys probably heard this story from the streams, if not, but if you never heard this story, this is basically how it all began. And yeah, I like to visit the past every once in a while, you know, but that's it from me. And now I gotta focus on the future. Goodbye, my friends.